OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. I'm on that radio, I speak it though. What's on your mind is deep though. We'll speak it though. We on the air, just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up. Yeah, I'm talking about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch films about it. We can chop it up like it's nothing, baby. Things that have you like, wow, now that's crazy. Now I know he didn't, just take it there. Yes, this that OT show, baby, where we take it there. Like ATL, Friday, 7 p.m., straight to 9. This that OT show, baby, now we on that line. OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that.
What's going on, everybody? We back here live here on the OT show on this special edition Thursday. Yes, this is special edition Thursday. Yo, we got a good show for y'all today. Today, I'm going to be bringing on author Miss LowKee. Going to be joining your boy OT here on the show in about 15 minutes. And we're going to be talking about her books. Yes, all of her books. She got a trilogy, y'all. First, the books start off as side bitch, then it goes to Exies, then it goes to Toxics. So we're going to talk about her book, we're going to talk about her publishing company and everything else. And yo, it's Thursday, y'all. We call it OT Special Thursday. Yes, this is OT Special Thursday. And yo, when I tell you we about to get deep and down and dirty on this right here, we're going to get deep and down and dirty because you know what? Your boy OT got to bring the fire. And when Miss LowKee, hey, she's going to be talking to me. She's going to bring it too because, now she's part of the OT show family. So now we're going to call her family. So, hey, this is what's going down here on the show, especially it's Thursday. And y'all know I got some fire on Friday. But, I was talking about we got some special announcements going on here on the show, especially when we talk about community-based. And we got a lot of things going on. And one of the things going on now, everybody is getting crazy with the crypto thing. And about, I guess 4 weeks ago, I was talking about crypto and how, we want to bring some special stuff back to where I used to live at. So, yeah, that's coming Friday, May 14th, Friday, down at Uncle's Bob Bookstore, right? And it's the Black Wall Street. The Digital Financial Revolution Tour is coming here to Philadelphia on Friday, May 14th, at Uncle Bob's Bookstore, 5445 Germantown Avenue, where we're going to be talking about crypto. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. And yes, you know what I mean? We're going to have some special guests who's actually doing this. Hill Harper is actually doing it. With Hill Harper, then you got G. Robinson is going to be joining us, and they're going to be bringing the fire. They're going to be talking about the crypto thing because, a lot of people is now starting to talk about it. And, your boy OT, I got my story. So y'all going to hear my story out there. And if you didn't hear it, you're going to hear it on May 14th, next Friday at 3 p.m. from 3 to 5 p.m. at Uncle Bob's Bookstore at 5445 Germantown Avenue. And that's what's going on because, everybody with the Doji coins and everything else and it's exploding and stuff. Hey, I've been on that wave already, right? So I took my profit from my Doji coins and I got 2 official Bitcoins. So I'm an official owner of 2 Bitcoins. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that a whole lot here on May 14th because I'm not going to have a show because I'm going to be down there. So make sure y'all come out. Everybody come out. You want more information, y'all can hit me up. Y'all can DM me at the.real.ot. You can hit me up on Facebook, or you can go ahead and email me, otshow@live.com. Because I want everybody to come out. You know what I mean? I want everybody to come out, listen to about the crypto, listen to about the blackwallstreet.com, listen to it, the Digital Financial Revolution Tour, because now everything is digitalized. So y'all make sure y'all come out. Y'all got to come out. If y'all want to know about it, y'all got to come out. Come on and support. Because hey, since we bringing it to the community, y'all always talking about people don't bring nothing to the community. Well, they bring it to the community. So y'all make sure y'all check them out. And they're gonna be in Jersey too. So I'm be giving out all that information. But you best believe your boy OT is gonna be in Philadelphia on May 14th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. down at Uncle Bob's bookstore, 5445 Germantown Avenue. So y'all make sure y'all come out, support that because we're gonna be getting it in. We're gonna be talking about the crypto. We're gonna be talking about how to put it back in the black communities and stuff like that. So we here. That's what y'all wanted. Then I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I mean? With Hill Harper and Audrey Robinson. Yo, I appreciate them because they the ones who are doing it and they bringing it to us. So they got a whole big tour that they hitting the whole lot of states. They didn't already hit Bama, Mississippi, Louisiana. So we'll be there. Can't wait. Can't wait. Yes, yes, I will see you there. Can't wait. Appreciate you. Yo, because we're going to be here. But right now, we're going to talk about that book. We're going to talk about Miss LowKee and that book, Side Bitch. Yes, the Twisted Love Story. Your boy OT. Hey, listen, I read a lot of stuff. And when I was reading this book, I kind of felt some kind of weight for a second. A lot of times, when you start to read about now, I know everybody. Now we're gonna keep it ghetto. We're gonna keep it hood because this is what your boy OT do. You know, like the song say, rest in peace from the artist, my man Al. Like the song said, have you like wow when that's crazy. Well, listen, that's crazy because now your boy OT, like I feel some kind of way right now. Because everybody had listen, I don't care what nobody say, how anybody want to pick, everybody had a side big, man and female. Everybody had one. But damn, was we really like that? When emotions get into it, that's what happens. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I can't wait to have her on. Yes, we're gonna be talking, we're gonna be chit chatting because hey, guess what? That's what fans do. So we're gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be some real interesting stuff. Because I want to tell you something. Me just listening, well, actually reading the book, and it got me like, damn, shit. I kind of feel like I was that boy treating her like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. Like the book is serious, but it's a whole trilogy. So I gotta get the other two books. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I gotta get the other two books. You know what I mean? Because when you hear that title, I was like, all right, you know what I mean? What's this? But there's a lot of things in there talking about emotionals, talking about mental health in there. You know what I mean? Like a whole roller coaster. And I know we all went through a whole roller coaster. Listen, man, I know I was somebody's side B. You know what I mean? I was a side dude. I know that. And I listen, your boy OT, I lived a long time. And I will admit I probably was I was somebody's side dude. Yeah, I was. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I was somebody's side dude. But damn, man, like that, woo, that book is serious. But I gotta read the other book, Exies, and then I gotta read, Toxic. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about all that. We're gonna bring her on hopefully in about let's see, we got a couple of more minutes here for her. Oh, we got like 4 more minutes for her to come on at 4:15. This author LowKee, But man, when I tell y'all what we got going on this week, it's fire. And then for all the graduates, a lot of people didn't graduated from college. So shout out to all the parents, shout out to all the kids. I know it's been rough. So for all the graduates, all the kids that are going to be going to colleges, yes, special shout out. I got a couple of nephews and nieces going to college. One of them going to USC, the other one's going to Temple. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. I appreciate y'all. Listen, man, we gotta give a shout out to the parents because they've been through a lot too. So shout out to the parents. Y'all made it halfway through. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Proud mom, proud dad. You know what I mean? When you go ahead and get that degree or when you just graduate from high school, you did your stepping stone and now you're going to go live. So proud moments for all the parents, proud moments for all the kids. Hey, y'all did it through all of the pandemic and everything else. Proud moments. Oh yeah, special shout out to all the nurses. this week is Nurse Week. So special shout out to all them, all the nurses. We appreciate y'all, male, female, everybody. We appreciate all the nurses because y'all been through a lot too. Y'all been through a lot too. And I know I'm a pain in the ass. So, yeah, what I'm saying. So I already know y'all nurses. Shout out to all y'all. Appreciate y'all, everything that y'all been doing. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all and we know that, y'all been doing it. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And oh yeah, by the way, like I said, we got some hitters coming on. Like my man, man, I got tomorrow at 7:15. I got my man Trevin Hill going to be joining your boy here in the show. You know what we're going to be talking about for the parents, that kids that are in sports. We're going to talk about that because he went from high school to college to made into the NFL to going to the Canada League. So we're going to talk to him about the ups and downs through that whole thing. And when I say ups and downs, everybody go through. Everybody got kids that are in sports. So just to get to that proud moment, right? And everybody want to get to that proud moment. What is that proud moment? Because you got to grind. You got to keep grinding. So we're going to talk to him about it. You know what I mean? And when I tell you his resume is long, his resume is long. So when we talk to him about his resume, we're going to talk to him about his resume. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's going on here. So in about, I guess we got about a couple of more minutes. A couple of more minutes. Yo, what's going on? How you feeling, man? I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. In about a couple of more minutes, we're gonna be having her on. About 4 more minutes, she's gonna be joining your boy OT here on the show to talk about her whole trilogy book. Side bitch. Yeah. Exodus, toxic. You know what? I want to buy her shirt too. I want to buy her shirt, yo, because she got a shirt called "LowKee, Toxic but Fun." So I'm definitely gonna buy that shirt. I'm definitely gonna buy that shirt. But yeah, yo, it is going down here on the OT show. So get ready, buckle up, because hey, we here. We are definitely here on this beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. So we got a couple of more minutes till she join us on the show. Everybody, come on in, come on in. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Look at it. Y'all see it? Y'all see it going across? Yes, subscribe to your boy OT Radio Show One. Listen, we just started our YouTube channel about I give it not even a month. Yeah, about a month. About a month. And I gotta appreciate all of the 600 plus people who already subscribe to your boy OT. So make sure y'all keep subscribing. Make sure y'all keep on sharing because we need that. We need that because we're gonna be bringing good content to y'all, fun content because we all about spreading love, spreading the knowledge, and always having fun too. So that's what we do. That's what your boy OT do. So we all like to have fun and enjoy ourselves. But y'all make sure y'all keep on subscribing. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell one friend, tell them all, share it, like it, because this is what we're doing. So we're going to be having fun, enjoying ourselves. Make sure y'all YouTube it because pretty soon we're going to be off of Facebook Live. Pretty soon we're going to be off of Facebook. So, we're going to be on other platforms. So, yeah, man, look, I just can't wait. I just cannot wait to talk to Miss LowKee because we already been sharing it on Instagram. So it's definitely going to be on Instagram probably after the interview. We probably posted on Instagram for a second. But yeah, it's going down. It is going down. We got a minute left. We got a minute left. Or somebody asked, how can I donate to your channel? Well, pretty soon you're going to be donating. I'll be having all that information and we're going to be donating. I appreciate all the donations that come through. But yes, pretty soon we're going to have that like button for you to donate. Donate some paper to us. We appreciate it. But right now, we ain't got it right now, but we pretty soon will be having it. Once I reach that pinnacle, that's when I'm going to start putting it out there because right now, hey, got a cost to be the boss, right? You know what I mean? Got a cost to keep it running. So we're gonna have that very, very soon. Very, very soon. So let's jump right into it. Let's jump right into it with Miss LowKee. Look at it. Look at it. Here she is, y'all. Here she is, Miss
Hi,
LowKee.
friends.
What's going on with you? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Well, first, let me go ahead and I was talking about you. Yes, I was talking about yes, you. I was talking about you. Now, since you family, because you're part of the family now, right?
Hello.
So I want to know. I want to know. Can I call you Key? Can I
You
call you
can call
Key?
me Key.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Friends and family call me Key.
There it is. There it is. Well, look, I was telling everybody all about you. I was saying, hey, we've been hyping it up all week that we're going to have Miss LowKee join us here on the show, Arthur LowKee, who got her own publishing company, who got a whole trilogy book,
Yeah,
right?
she does.
Yeah, there she go. There she go. So, so let me go ahead and just dive right into it because we
Okay.
got to know. All right, we got to know. Before we get into the book, I got to know about my family. So, what's
Okay.
up, fam?
What's up,
Key,
fam?
what's up with you? All right, so can you tell our listeners where you from?
Okay. Originally, I'm from Detroit, but I've been in LA the majority of my life.
Uh huh.
So LA will always be home by way of the D.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Because
Now,
it's still in her. It
uh,
ain't going nowhere. She could turn it up
oh,
one time if she needs to.
really, really. All right, so tell me, how did you get started?
You know what? I've always been a writer and I've always been a creative, but I've always applied that to everyone else's craft, everyone
Uh huh.
else's whatever they were working on. I'm always able to input my own creative ideas, my own energy. I've written stuff for other people, and it's always been like on a smaller scale. A friend of mine has been telling me, like prior to me actually publishing my first book, a friend of mine had been telling me for like 2 years, like, you need to take this serious. And so I had said for so long in my life, like, I'm going to write a book one day because I've been through some things. So I was like, I'm going to write a book one
Uh
day.
huh.
And so finally I was like, okay, let me take it serious. And it's been up ever since then.
I see. I see. I see. Now, my, I got a couple of questions for you. One of the
I'm sure
questions is
you
what?
do.
Yes, yes, yes. What motivates you to be an author? Because I know, like you said, everybody was like, "Hey, girl, you should write a book. You should write a book." You know what I mean? Or
Right.
you should get into writing. So, being an author, what was that motivation?
For me, you know what? Like, I get such a high from accomplishing goals in general. So just being able to say, like, I set my mind to something and I followed through, I executed whatever my plan was. That's a huge motivational thing for me. But beyond that, I write to give a voice to those people that are too shy to use their voice or don't necessarily have what they feel it takes to use their own voice. So I write for that reason, and that's really motivational for me, um, because all of my books are based on a true story. So that's where it's like motivational for me to give those people or everyone really a voice in where they don't feel like they can. So I'm able to write stories where people are able to relate to at least one character in my book.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so
Wow.
that's, it's like
Wow.
creating a safe space for people to relate or express or feel like they have someone else in the world that just has something going on similar to what they have experienced.
Okay, okay. Now, how do you deal with like the compact of writer's block? Because a lot of people deal with that. So sometimes for me, I think it's like an energy thing, right? Sometimes I think
Yes.
it's like people might be around you, or something might be around you that the energy is like messed up. So tell our listeners, how can you deal with that?
Okay,
Like,
so for me, I'm the same. I don't think that it's necessarily writer's block more than it is like an energy block. Because for me, writing has always been my safe space. That's how I've always expressed myself. My notes go crazy. Like people are like, oh, if somebody gets a hold of my phone, oh, those pictures. Forget the pictures. I don't care.
uh-huh,
Post my pictures, whatever. It's my notes. That's where it really is lit. So
uh-huh.
um, it's like for me, it's never necessarily a writer's block where it's more of an energy block. So if I'm able to just change the environment that I'm writing in or clear my mind of any outside stressors or just do a brain dump in general, then I'm able to clear my headspace enough to write whatever it is that I'm writing.
Okay. So where do you find all your inspiration?
Because my books are based on true stories, a lot of my inspiration just comes from living my life or watching other people live their lives. And actually, some of the inspiration also comes from like self-help books. But I have a 9-year-old. So in teaching her how important it is to live in her truth and watching her just be so fearless in that honesty of living in her truth, it gives me inspiration to share those same elements or create those same elements in my books so that my readers are able to have that same safe space, and my readers are able to, or I'm able to encourage my readers to live in their truth, whatever that
Right.
is.
Right. I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that one. So one of the things I want to know, because I always talk to a lot of authors and I always ask this question like, yo, besides being an author, what is like the other interesting things that you got going on that you love to do?
I'm like kind of like a nerd a little bit.
Really?
um,
Really?
yeah,
What? Say it
shocking,
ain't
I know.
so. Say it ain't so, cousin.
So I'm like super into astrology. I'm super into numerology. So I study those things a lot. I'm trying to learn how to read natal charts because secretly astrology is low key like the key to life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really trying to become more knowledgeable in that realm of the world. But otherwise, my life is really, really loud. So I really appreciate silence. There's like, I mean, I love to eat.
Uh-huh.
I love food. Give me all the carbs, all the calories. I need it all. Um,
Really.
I like to drink, so
Mm-hmm.
those go hand in hand.
All
Um,
right, now, I got a question. Now, what's your favorite drink? What is your favorite drink that when you sitting back and you relaxing? What is it?
I'm like, can I swear on your show?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
Okay,
can.
I'm like really a nigga, so
Woo,
I
that's what we're talking about.
I like dark liquor. I'm a Hennessy drinker, Hennessy Black preferably.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Hands up.
Um,
Hands up. Hands up. Look. I didn't push the microphone. I didn't push the microphone.
when I'm trying to
Goddamn.
keep it cute, I'll go with some champagne. But I like Hennessy. I like 1942.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Got you. I got you.
And I be
All right.
drinking water sometimes too.
Listen. You gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate. Now
Right,
all the
right,
commercials. Now all the commercials got a water break. So you gotta have that water break. You
right,
gotta have that water break. All right, so let's talk about. Well, first before we talk about your books, because it's a whole trilogy,
right.
right? Let's talk about your publishing company. Like you are owner of your own publishing
I
company. Like
am.
when I hear that, I was like, yo, wait a minute. Because when you get authors, they are with different publishing companies.
Right.
So you didn't cut out everybody. You didn't cut out the middleman. You didn't cut out everybody. You're like, yo, give me my bread and it's all me. Now, how did that come
All
about?
money in.
Yeah, how did that come about?
So when I was writing the first book, I did my research and all my due diligence on if I wanted to go the traditional route or the self-publishing route. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, self-publishing was the best option because I wanted complete creative control over everything that I was doing. I didn't want to, I'm kind of controlling in the creative space.
Mm-hmm.
So not the rest of my life. Like the rest of my life is just like whatever. But in the creative space, I'm really kind of controlling. So I wanted to have the cover that I wanted to have. I wanted to have the release date that I wanted to have. I wanted to write in the tone of voice that I wanted to write in. And I didn't want anybody to take those things away from me or change how I saw my vision. So that was a huge factor in choosing traditional or self-publishing. And then the other thing that I saw, it could possibly have been different moving up into this point, but for me, the research that I did basically said that traditional or self-publishing, you still have to do all the same groundwork to get your shit to
Mm-hmm.
go. So for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, if I'm still going to be doing the same groundwork, then why am I paying a publishing company or having to renegotiate royalties, etc., when I can just do it all on my own and still have all of my promo the way that I wanted to look, because I had this idea of what I wanted my brand as an author to become. So I was like, well, if I go to the traditional publishing company, they might take that away from me. Granted, I could maybe get a book deal up front or whatever the case may be. But I like the idea of getting it out the mud. So that's what I did. I
Well,
decided to
listen,
create
I
my
appreciate
own.
that because god damn. Yeah, because I mean, you know what? That's fire though. That's fire because a lot of authors don't think like that, right? A lot of authors traditionally got to go to a publishing company because I guess they want that upfront money, as they say. You know what I mean? They get that
Right.
upfront deal. But you like, listen, man, I'm going to get that. You didn't pull
Right.
the Master P. You didn't pull the Master P out on these cats over
Right.
here. You know what I mean? Give me all my bread. I want all of it.
Everything. Yes.
Everything. So
Yes.
let's talk about your trilogy because look, like
Okay.
I tell people, and I'm going to tell them, let me go ahead and put the book up. Let me see. I got it. 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 Let's talk about this trilogy that you got.
Okay.
Because see, when people just see this first book, right? They like, oh
Mhm.
man, like when I said I got the book, I read it. See, I like to read different things. I kind of felt some kind of way. I'll be honest with you, right?
Tell me how you
Because
felt.
okay,
And keep
cuz let
it
me just
all the
go
way
ahead. Let me
real. Keep
just
it funky.
I'm about to keep it real with you, right? I felt like I did you wrong as shit. I felt like
Good.
I did you wrong. I'm sitting back, I'm like, damn, yo. And then I'm sitting back, I'm like, well, hold up, wait a minute. I know I was somebody's side, you know what I mean? Damn, was I like that too? Right? You know what I mean? Cause look, I'm gonna keep it funky. I've been around for a minute, and I already knew I was somebody's side dude one
Right.
time before. Everybody had those.
Everybody has been somebody's side something.
Exactly. So I'm sitting back and I'm reading. I'm like, damn, man, this shit is emotional.
It is.
Was it
It's
really emotional for me? Yeah,
it's
it was
real
like,
up and
yeah,
down.
yeah. And I'm sitting back. I'm like, yo, you know what? That shit was me, man. Like I felt some kind of way just reading the book
You know
and
what?
getting into it. I felt some kind of way, like
I
damn, yo.
love that you related on that side of it. Like it seems like you were relating with Kiana's character more than Mark's character.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, I really did some shit. The goddamn world, man. Like, but see, I like it because it's everybody just take the book and be like, yo, Savage, right?
Right.
We want to say, oh, Savage. We talk about no, this is an emotional roller coaster.
Right.
This is going from well, because you know what? I'm not going to tell it all. I'm not going to
Okay,
tell.
okay,
I'm going
okay.
to let you do it. I'm going to let you talk about it. I'm
Okay.
going to let you talk about it because it's a whole trilogy. So, I'm
Okay.
going to have to get the rest of the books because this right here, I'm going to have to get the X's and I'm going to have to get the Toxic. So,
Yes.
and best believe I'm going to cop one of those shirts. And, and,
Okay.
and, and,
Let me show
and
them the shirts.
yes. Show them the shirt.
We
There you
got
go.
it
There you go.
says low key
Yep.
toxic, but the fun kind. We have it in a sweatshirt version too.
That's the one I'm going to get. That's the one I'm going to get right there. That's the one I'm going to get.
The
You best
sweatshirts
believe it.
are out of stock right now, but we're gonna re-up probably
Okay.
at the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Because they sold out a little faster than I
Yeah.
was expecting.
Yeah.
But I also have people that purchase book bundles,
Mm-hmm.
they get a free t-shirt gift. So that
Okay.
t-shirt is there as well.
Okay.
Side bitch, a twisted love
Yeah.
story. It's definitely a twisted love story. It's obviously a very controversial book. It has an element of like a coming of age story in there. There's elements of mental health and self awareness. There's lots of sex in there. There's
Mm-hmm.
elements of unconditional love in there. But basically, without telling too much, it follows the story of Kiana Sims and Mark Miller. Kiana Sims has essentially fallen in love in her situationship, and her nigga became somebody else's nigga, and then he married the other girl, but then somehow Kiana ended up still being his side bitch, even though she knew better. She knew that she was worth more. But love is love. Your heart wants what it wants. You get caught up in some bullshit from time to time. And
Mm-hmm.
then outside of all of that, Mr. Mark Miller is a public figure. So the way it was looking for her was his relationship was a publicity play.
Mm-hmm.
So she got caught up.
Yeah.
She fell in love, and Mark Miller was in over his head too. So they were both just real deep in a situation they knew better than to be in.
Yeah.
And then with Exies, the
Mm.
final act of love,
Mm-hmm.
Exies continues that story. In Exies, you find a few more characters who have not necessarily parallel storylines, but they also have storylines where things are like, well, damn, this really happens in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, still coming of age. Kiana Sims owns a business, so she's still running her business. And I'm sure at least one person that's watching right now can relate to going through a breakup and having to go to work. That shit is hard. Like,
Listen.
an 8-hour shift is already long, but that
Mm-hmm.
8 hours feels like 16 when your heart is broken. It's in your stomach. You
Man,
can't
listen.
breathe. You want to cry. You got the
I
knot in your
can
throat.
relate. I can relate. Listen. I can relate. I can relate. Because let me go ahead and tell you, right? You know what I mean? We're going to keep it a buck because you family now. So we're going to keep it a whole buck here. All right? Listen, I don't give a darn what no dude said out here. You know when you break up with that girl, right? Because I was about to say the chick. But you know you break up with that girl, you know you be like stressing at work, man. God
Right?
damn. You know what I mean? So shit hurts. It hurts.
Right.
Yes. 8 hours turn. 8 hours look like it's like 16 hours.
Right.
Cause then you go home, you like, yo, I can't even pick up the phone. She don't even want to bang with me like that. You know what
Right.
I mean? So yeah, I can relate. I can
And
relate.
then from Mark Miller's perspective, he's going through a breakup with his girlfriend, but he got to go home to his wife and act like everything is normal. So that gets real hard too. Like, babe, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm good. But he's dying inside because his girlfriend just broke up with him, but his wife is at home cooking dinner. Like, what happens? And then Toxic.
Yes,
Toxic, we're
yes.
no good for each other. The funny thing about Toxic, so Toxic is just a short story. There's only 5 chapters. I did not intend on writing Toxic, but my readers were like, well, we need to know the rest. So
Mm-hmm.
I wrote Toxic. You can actually, if you are into reading in the ebook format, then you can download Toxic for free by signing up for my newsletter. And once you sign up on my website, which is www.keynotepub.com, you sign up and then you get the book in return. But Toxic is the end of it all.
Okay.
And that holds a lot more tea
Mm-hmm.
because this trilogy is based on my real life. So Kiana Sims' character is based on Key. So there's a lot of elements of what happened in real life, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously I'll say 80% of it is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's 10% that I either watered down
Mm-hmm.
or gassed it up just for
Right.
entertainment purposes and to protect him and his
Right.
family.
Right.
Because somewhere underneath there, I'm still a real bitch. So,
Right.
so yeah, I had a lot of fun writing them. It was
Wow.
somewhat therapeutic.
Yeah.
Because for Side Bitch, Side Bitch and Exies, I was actually living it out as I was writing it for some parts.
Wow.
And so for some parts, it was kind of tricky because some parts I accidentally manifested them. Like I would write them in the story and then they would happen in real life. And I'm like, well, damn, I had just made that part up, but here we are, you know? And then by the time I got to Toxic, I just released this one March 15th. And Toxic was probably 6 months after everything was finally done in real life.
Okay. So let me ask a question. I got a
Okay.
question, right?
Okay.
So I know a lot of times when you talk to authors and stuff. So since you family key, you know what I mean, I gotta talk to you real
All right.
fast. Going through that emotion that you went through, coming out of it, How do you feel coming out of it?
Coming out of it, I feel good now. I'll say it's been about 7 months since we've really had no contact whatsoever. It's really done. So now I'm in a space where I'm like, I'm healing. And I'm in a space where I'm actually able to actually heal because I know he's not coming back.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. That situation was a situation where I wasn't strong enough to walk away from it. It was one of those situations where I always told them, like, you have to leave me alone because I'm not going to leave you alone. Like,
right.
I'm not married to anybody. I don't have a relationship to respect. I'm happy here besides the fact that you're married.
Right.
So you got to leave me alone.
Right.
And so it was tricky because I knew even if I walked away, it would be a few weeks before he came knocking at my door again. And I'm going to open the door every single time. So
yeah.
It was like I was in a space where I was just like, this has to end. We can't do this anymore. Please stop. I'm begging you. Doesn't matter how many times I begged because the nigga's gonna come back as many times as you let him. So I had to I had to do something very messy to make sure that it really ended for real. So I told his wife.
Oh well. Like,
so because that was the only way. I knew that the only way it was going to really, really end is if he was in hot water at home enough to not come back.
Right.
So, and I didn't do too much. I just gave her enough, like, hey, sis, come get your man.
Right.
I knew it wasn't, I wasn't trying to break him up. I told her, like, look, don't leave him. He loves you.
Right. See, because I'm going to say this, right? See, a lot of people, when they listening to this interview, right? And I'm sorry to say, a lot of women going to be very critical, like, oh, she done broke up a happy home. And Let me go ahead and put this out here, right? And I'm going to keep it a buck because we family. Right. So I'm going to keep it a buck with you, right? Hell no. She ain't break up shit.
I did.
You dig what I'm saying? Because how you going to break up something that was already broken? Let me just go ahead and put that out there. Huh? Because listen, two got to play the game. It ain't no one thing. It got to be two people that play that game.
Right.
So when people be talking that old BS, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh, she broke up a happy home. Listen, Pimpin', if it was so happy, then he would be home. Let's just go ahead and keep it a buck.
There's that.
Right.
And I mean, the thing about it is, okay, let me just.
Yeah. Break it down.
Let me choose my words carefully.
Right.
But you know what? For a lot of people have been like, well, why did you tell her? Like, that's not you're not a real bitch for telling her. And like, you knew what it was. So why did you tell her anyway? I knew what it was. Yes. He knew what it was. Yes. Yep. So the same way that I was playing a game of knowing my role, he also knew that he was running the risk of his house burning down by playing the game that he was playing. And so it wasn't like, it's like, yes, I knew what my role was. But me being in the situation, I can't tell you how many times I tried to really walk away.
Right.
I'm telling you that I literally was not strong enough to walk away and stay. Like, I would block him every possible way just for him to make a fake page and talk to me. Like, and I'm responding every time.
Listen. He became a stalker. Let's just go ahead and keep it clean. He became a stalker, yo. You know what I'm saying? Family, like me and you talking, kid. Right? Like, come on now. Listen.
Now the thing about it is, like, I like that toxic energy. I'm fucking crazy.
Look. People be fronting. We're gonna keep it a buck. People be fronting. But listen, everybody did that. So don't be sitting up here, you know what I mean, Facebook. Everybody did. Listen, I know I did that a couple of times. Made a fake Facebook page and shit like, yo, what's up, yo? Like, why are you tripping on me? You know what I mean?
Everybody tell you did that. How many people, like, how many women after Side Bitch, had how many women DM'd me and let me know, like, yo, like, I relate to Kiana so much. Like, I just got out of a situation. I can't walk away from this situation. Like, girls that I look at, like, wow, she really has her life together. Like, wow, she's gonna judge me. But like, those were the first ones in my DMs. Like, bitch, same. And I'm like, wow. And it's not like, I'm not even even trying to make no like side bitch anonymous or
Right.
like it's not even like that. Like for me, it's really I'm living in my truth.
Yep.
Rappers talk about their shit all the time.
Factual.
And it's gas because there's a beat behind it.
Gas. Yep.
So I'm gonna write about mine the same way that a rapper or a singer or a producer or whoever would put theirs in the form of music or TV or whatever, you know? So this is my art. And I'm living in my truth. And there's not like I'm not walking around bashing him. He's an incredible person. I spoke to his wife. We had a really weird conversation. It was really awkward. We were like joking. It was like we were having a monthly progress report meeting about our son. Really fucking weird. but we but you know, it's just like love is love.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes that shit hurts. So
yes, it do.
I'm living in my truth, and obviously, like moving forward, like this trilogy. That's where this story ends.
Yes.
I'm not writing about this anymore. I'm gonna promote the fuck out of my shit, but the next book, I already have the storyline for the next book. So the next book will be out in 2022. At this point, I'm just focused on promoting these books and getting them as far as I believe they should go. I just finished ghostwriting my first book. That's another service that I offer underneath my publishing company is ghostwriting, creative writing services, copyright services, and helping other authors self-publish their books. So that's what I'm focused on right now, creating content and just doing my thing, you know, pushing my brand the best I can with no co-signers, no, you know, none of that.
Now, I got a question for you now. You know, I'm a real the social media thing, right? Now I got a lot of friends on certain platforms, right? I'll be sitting to myself, and I want to know if you're going through it, right? I sit to myself, I'm like, damn, how come a lot of people ain't seeing my posts? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, Facebook, Instagram, like, what are y'all doing?
Okay, listen. First of all, I haven't figured out how to use Facebook yet. For the life of me, that's a whole different animal. But with Instagram, it's a lot about the algorithm. And then personally, I think I'm shadow banned right now. So I'm going to have to take a week off so that I can maybe just recalibrate. I don't know. But I think that I'm shadow banned right now because there's a lot of my friends that I interact with on a regular basis who are like, I only see your post if I go to your page. And so I think it's really just all about the algorithm. Somebody told me that Instagram wants you to post 10 stories, 1 selfie in your story, 3 posts, 3 reels, go live. Like they want you to use all of the features that they have in order for you to actually be seen on your regular timeline, on your on the explore page, things of that nature. So I'm trying to navigate through that because for me, I'm looking at my stuff like I got some really quality content. Like the way that my creative vision is for promoting this book is so wild. And so like part of me is just like, well, do I keep posting because people aren't even seeing it like they're supposed to? Or do I just not because it's pointless? But for me, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna just keep posting, creating the content because it looks really dope. And if I am shadow banned, when the shadow ban is up, the content is still there. So, and then you have to think too, if you're creating content, if creatives are on your page, they're going to look like, oh, this is quality content. Why doesn't she have that many likes? Or why doesn't he have that many likes? And then, you know, if you're not a creative or somebody that is really in tune with Instagram, then you look at it like, oh, she doesn't even have that many likes. So you just kind of like have to play the game really until one thing hits.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I be sitting back like, yo, y'all trying to stop me. Y'all trying to stop me. That's how I feel. I'm like, yo, y'all trying to stop me because I'm bringing some good content.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, like y'all be letting this BS content hit my page.
Let me be great.
Right. All right. So we talked about the whole trilogy. And I'm going to tell everybody, just don't get side bitch because I'm be honest with you, I fucked up. I should have just got the whole trilogy. because now I'm hungry for more. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm hungry for more because I'm like, yo, like the fuck, like
Right.
how's she gonna end this shit like this? Right?
Right.
So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get X's and I'm gonna have to get toxic. I'm sorry.
Okay, they're
I'm gonna have
here.
to go
They're
copy.
ready. We got them
All
in
right.
stock. They'll be signed when you order. If you order from my website, then they're signed. If you order from Amazon, they come directly from Amazon. But if you order from my site, then they're signed. It's written in a very conversational tone, so it's
Mm-hmm.
really super easy to read, fun to read. Like you're sitting back, chilling with a homegirl, getting the tea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
So listen, I'm how about this, right? So we're gonna get this book, right?
mhm.
And I'm gonna spread the word. And
Thank
I
you.
actually want to bring you back on with a couple of ladies because I want to hear the
Okay.
tea talk. I want to hear the tea talk. You know what I mean? I want to
Okay.
hear the tea talk. So let's try to do something like that
Okay,
for
let's.
people.
It's
Yeah.
actually a lot of fun. I've done a couple of those with like a
Mm-hmm.
book club, a couple different book clubs, and going in, I was like, oh.
Uh-huh.
But everybody, it's such a safe space because you coming in, you might judge me, but
Mm-hmm.
then by the time we're done, you feel safe enough to share your story and
Mm-hmm.
ask questions. And I'm an open book. Like I don't have like there's not the only thing I'm not willing to share is I'm not going to tell you who he is because
Right. Right.
they're public figures and
Figures. Right.
they're probably some public figures
Probably.
that you already follow and love and gag
Mm-hmm.
over their black love and blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. So there's that, but definitely I'm willing to do that. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, look, I know, I know right now that you're about to get busy and start doing your creative juices and stuff like that. So tell everybody where they can find you on the gram and all the social media platforms.
Okay, I'm on Instagram. It's three underscores LOWKEE. I'm on Twitter, but I haven't really used it. But you can follow me there. I said I'm gonna start using it. It's author bay underscore. Um, I'm on Facebook, but I don't really know how to use that either. I don't even know what my link there is. I think it's LowKee author. I'll have to double check. However, you can go to my website at keynotepub.com. That's KEE note and then PUB, keynotepub.com. That's where you can purchase my books. You can see what services I offer. There's a link to my Instagram there as well. Once I figure out how to use Facebook and once I use Twitter more, then I'll put links on my website for those too.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, well, cuz, I mean, I appreciate you.
Thanks
I
for
definitely,
having me.
no doubt, no doubt. We had a lot of good fun here, right
We
here. And
did.
yeah, yeah. And I definitely appreciate you. You got to come back on. You got to keep in touch because you're part of the family now. So when you're part of the family, anything that you want done and we can help, that's what we do because that's what we're all about family here.
Thank
So,
you. I
you know what I
appreciate
mean?
that.
Y'all make sure y'all go, hold up. Matter of fact, we're just going to go ahead and pick this book up real fast. Y'all make
Hey,
sure y'all go buy this right here, buy this book right here, and then get the whole trilogy. Look,
whole
look, look, look,
trilogy.
look. I'm telling y'all got to get it because I'm about to order it. So me and her gonna have conversations later, and I'm about to go ahead and order that book right there. And look, we already got someone that already said thank you. You're
Thank
amazing.
you.
So yeah, definitely. So look, we're gonna bring you back on. We're gonna talk some more, and hey, I appreciate you. Much love to you. Keep on
Thank
doing your
you.
thing. And guess what? At the end of the day, you good. You
I'm
good.
good. I'm
You know
always
what I mean? You
good.
good. You good. And listen, stay with that Hennessy Dark because it's the best anyway. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. We'll keep it a buck. Well, I appreciate you. Much
All
love to
right.
you.
Thank
And
you
be
so much for
cool.
having me.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right, now I'll talk to you later. And
Okay.
we're gonna talk later. We're gonna talk later.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey, listen, we are bringing the fire. We are bringing the fire. And look, man, I love it. Oh, yo, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Y'all make sure you that book with your book is fire. The book is fire. So y'all make sure y'all get the so y'all get the whole trilogy. Because once you read Side Bitch and you hear the twisted love story, then I guarantee you're gonna want Exes and then you're gonna want Toxic. So y'all make sure y'all support her at all phases. And hey, listen, we're gonna keep on bringing that fire. Y'all keep on subscribing to your boy. Keep on, and guess what? Tomorrow for the show, tomorrow's show we're gonna have on Trevin Hill. It's gonna be Trevin Hill is gonna be joining your boy here on the show, and we're gonna talk about going from high school because he was ranked 12th. He was ranked 12th in the country. Let me say that again. He was ranked 12th in the country. Appreciate you on 12th in the country, defensive end, and went to Virginia Tech. Then went from Virginia Tech, then went to Miami, the U. Then went from Miami and then did the combine. So we're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about, a whole lot of stuff because kids need to know. You know what I mean? Like, listen, like I tell people, you go from being a boy to a young man to a man. And that's what all that's all about. And listen, man, we gonna bring some fire. So make sure y'all check me out tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna have my man Trevor Hill gonna be joining your boy here on the show. And hey, listen, y'all make sure y'all buy a LowKee book. Make sure y'all buy. I'm gonna post everything for y'all. Can go ahead and share the links and stuff like that. We're gonna post the show more and more. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to your boy OT. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up one more time for y'all can see it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the like button, share it, subscribe to me because hey, it's going down. It's going down. So I love y'all. Be good and make sure I see y'all tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Love y'all. Be good. Thank you for joining us. Peace.